Trump confronts the American street and launches a sharp attack. What did he do? In a scene that reflects the depth of the American divide, the street once again confronts the White House, and presidential rhetoric raises the level of confrontation. Protests erupt across cities, gunfire breaks out in the field, and a president chooses escalation over de-escalation. Between security and politics, the threads of a crisis intertwine beyond a single incident, touching the core of the American debate over power, rights, and immigration. U.S. President Donald Trump launched a sharp attack on protesters who took to the streets against his policies, describing them as paid rebels and fools during a visit to the state of Iowa. In remarks conveyed by the White House press office, Trump said the protesters were instigated and paid, arguing that some were not spontaneous demonstrators but part of funded movements targeting his administration. This verbal escalation comes as the city of Minneapolis experiences growing security tensions and ongoing protests sparked by immigration enforcement operations that turned into a flashpoint of public anger. On Saturday morning, 37-year-old Alex Britti was killed during an operation carried out by a Border Patrol after one officer opened fire on him. According to U.S. authorities, Britti, a nurse working in a Veterans Affairs intensive care unit, was armed with a handgun and carrying 2 ammunition magazines. This was not the first incident of its kind. About 2 weeks earlier, Minneapolis witnessed the killing of a woman while she was driving her car after a federal security officer opened fire during what Washington described at the time as a security campaign. The incident intensified public outrage and brought back into focus the debate over excessive use of force and the limits of security agencies' authority, particularly in the context of immigration operations.
What did you do?
You! Shame! 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 Shame!
These developments reflect an accelerating overlap between the political and security scenes in the United States. As protests escalate, Trump has adopted an aggressive tone toward his opponents, while the country remains deeply divided over immigration policies, the state's role in enforcing security, and respect for civil rights. Minneapolis has become a microcosm of this conflict, where public anger intersects with gunfire and questions grow over the cost of hardline policies on internal stability.